Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Diamond, also known as The Quality Name, here on YouTube, Instagram, and technically Twitter. I literally just saw this tweet on Twitter that was like, stop apologizing for stepping away from social media. And a part of me was like, they're absolutely right. I do not need to apologize for my absence. If I needed to do something, you know, for my mental health, I think that's what's best. So we're gonna just pretend like I've been here, and even though I haven't, that's okay too. But before I get started, I do want to share with you guys some scents that I got from Dossier. The first scent that I got is called Woody Sage, and the top notes are fig tree, grapefruit. The middle notes are marine notes, amberette, and the base notes are clary sage and amberwood. So this particular scent is inspired by Jo Malone and the Wood Sage and Sea Salt Cologne. So it is more of a like manly man kind of scent, but I mean, it is what it is. So here is the scent. The next scent that I got is Gourmand Patchouli. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. And this one is inspired by Thierry Mugler, Un gel et des parfums. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And this one smells delightful. Oh my gosh, it's just like super sweet. Let's see, what are the notes? Oh, base notes of caramel, vanilla, and cocoa. Come on, come on. Ooh, steaming on. Yeah, so what's really cool about Dossier is you have 30 days to try out the scent. Hate it, love it, you're kind of like, yeah, I guess, I don't know, send it back, no questions asked. I mean, hey, we love to see it. So if you haven't already, go check out Dossier, and I do have a discount code in the description box below, so check them out. Okay, it's been like 2 weeks almost, yeah, something like that. And I just had a birthday last week. Woo woo, what, yeah, I don't know, Casey. Oh my gosh. So I actually fell on my birthday, yeah, on a scooter. But we're not here for that story. We are not here for that story. I'm gonna just do, I don't know, trying to figure out what I should do. No, I'm just kidding. But a lot of people have been asking me about my most recent like high ponytail, and I'm like, girl, I already got a video on that, I think. But I mean, I guess my hair is just like slightly sort of kind of curled. So this is what I do when I still want my curls to be shown, but I'm also kind of like, I know they're not the freshest, so I put them in a ponytail. But also, you guys, I feel like I talked about this on my last video, I definitely think that I'm going to cut my hair. And I know, what, cut your hair, what, but originally, you know, when I started this journey, I said, okay, I'll do 2 years and then that'll be it. And of course I fell in love with my babies. I absolutely love my locks. I don't have any qualms with my locks. Like, I'm not like, I gotta get rid of this, it's just awful, blah, blah, blah. It's more like I just feel like I'm transitioning into another part of my life, and right now I feel like hair shouldn't be my focus anymore. And a part of me is struggling because it feels like my locks are a large part of my like online identity and a part of who I have become as a person. And I don't know, it's something that I'm definitely struggling with, but I also feel like it's at a time where a lot of my identity is shifting. And so I talked about it on the last video briefly, but I didn't go into like too much details or whatever. But basically I found out that my body isn't doing its best on a vegan/vegetarian diet, and that I will have to eat meat. So kind of in this place where I'm struggling to come to terms with this new persona, I guess, or not persona, this shift in my being, and it's like I haven't eaten meat in 10 years. And to be completely honest with you, the thought of it is kind of terrifying because at the beginning of me not eating meat, and I never shared this story with you guys, but I didn't eat meat because of a dare. And it's like, it was never about the animals, it was never about the environment for me at the beginning. It was literally just you can't do that, and I was like, yes I can. So a part of me began to start caring about the animals and about the environment and the toll that it took in eating meat. And so that began to be like an underlying kind of reason as to why I didn't eat meat. But now that I need to eat meat in order to be a healthier version of myself, it's kind of difficult for me. So I'm like, what about the animals? Like, how do they feel about this? And you know, but I had my friend laughing because I'm like, girl, I need to know them, like, personally. Like, are you okay with this? Like, are you fine? And of course, nobody is fine with like death and grief and the cycle of life. But I feel like, in order for me to be okay with this decision, I need to know like a butcher and, you know, be cool with that, you know? So I am beginning this journey, and I'm gonna share with you guys what it all looks like. So the journey begins with me eating broth with a bone broth in it. So like I become slowly but surely adjusted to and accustomed to the taste of meat, so it doesn't like throw my body all out of shock. But I just wanted to share really quickly a couple of things that have been going on with my body as to why this shift is happening. So I would randomly get like aches throughout my body. I would experience coldness, and granted, I haven't always been like a cold person, but as of late, more and more I've been like, oh my gosh, it's really cold, like I need to grab my jacket, or I need to always have something to keep me warm inside of the car. And a lot of people like attribute that to like girls typically being anemic and like losing a lot of blood and whatnot, but it definitely has to do with the food that I'm consuming and it not being all that I need in order for my body to be strong and to be able to handle colder weathers. So now that it is getting colder, I want to be prepared and be in a better state for myself. So yeah, so that's part of it. And when I say as of late, I mean like over the past few years, it's kind of been like that, and I just kind of like accepted it to be that. But literally maybe like within the past year or so, I just couldn't feel my toes as much in the colder months, and I was like, I just need more socks. But it's like, that's craziness, girl. Like you need something. And like, of course, like I have my supplements and my vitamins, but recognizing that it's not enough and finding out that my particular blood type doesn't work too well with this diet. And I have been talking to different nutritionist, and I also talked to like an herbologist and whatnot, and this is what's been like decided for me, kind of. And so like I've come to terms with it. I literally was just having this discussion with my mom of like, okay, I'm ready to do it. But then I bought a vegan burrito, so it's kind of like, am I ready? I don't know. I am for the health of my body. But yeah, so that's that. So with that transition in my life, I'm also feeling like I'm ready to be bald and ready to embrace what that looks like and who I become as a person in that identity, I guess you could say. And yeah, so I just wanted to like warn you guys before you like freak out. And I don't see myself cutting my hair within the next like couple of months. I do think I will do it at like the top of the year possibly. So I am going to be going through like a lot of hairstyles and all of that jazz, but I feel like a new diamond is on the rise, if that makes any kind of sense. But yeah, so that's all I got for that. But I am gonna really quickly just show you guys how I do my ponytail. I guess I've done it before, but here we are. and I don't know where I got this from, to be completely honest with you guys. I do know that it's like a satiny material, I don't know, so it doesn't have like any tension on it when I do apply it to my hair. But I would say it's like an edge tamer, I guess, and maybe, well, not edge tamer, but like an edge scarf, and you may be able to find that at like your local beauty supply store. But honestly, what I would do is get like some silk material, maybe like a Joann's or something, or your local fabric store, and cut it. And I want to say this is like, don't start me to lying because I do not know, but maybe like 2.5 inches. But honestly, like when I do this, it just, you know, goes up like that, so maybe like 1 inch, I don't know. But yeah, and then you want to have it at least, let me hit and stuff, at least your arm length, I don't know, yeah, I don't know that length. And yeah, and if it's a little thicker, let me see, maybe this one, and just put that one on top of there. Okay, and that's it for today's video. I know it was like a super random, and you probably like, girl, I don't even know what today's video was about. But that's all. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions, definitely leave them in the comment section below. I hope you guys, wait, let me see, what, let me see, what's this ponytail? It's not ponytailing. I'm gonna need you to cooperate, girl. Okay. All right, I'll see you guys next week, or maybe, I don't know, yeah, next week. Okay,